21 and I can stick it really. I don't need your facts.
I've got this feeling we're under attack. Gotta get out of it, there's no way back now. Stand up, get ready to fight. We've gotta take a stand and make it tonight, yeah. Got this feeling we're in for a fight. Take a stand and make it tonight. Got this feeling we're in for a fight. Take a stand and make it tonight. I've got this feeling we're under attack. Gotta get out of it, there's no way back now. Stand up, get ready to fight. We've gotta take a stand and make it tonight, yeah. I'm in for the thrill of it. I'm in for the thrill of it. Got this feeling we're in for a fight. Take a stand and make it tonight. Got this feeling we're in for a fight. Take a stand and make it tonight. Got this feeling we're under attack. Gotta get out of it, there's no way back now. Stand up, get ready to fight. We've gotta take a stand and make it tonight, yeah. I'm in for the thrill of it. I'm in for the thrill of it. I'm in for the thrill of it. I'm in for the thrill. Got this feeling we're in for a fight. Take a stand and make it tonight. Got this feeling we're in for a fight. Take a stand and make it tonight.
Comrade Stormfront, yeah, that's the one. He was the head of the CPS and refused to prosecute Jimmy Savile. That Comrade Stormfront, that same one who let grannies freeze to death over winter. You cannot trust this man. He is a spineless tyrant. The only thing he fears is losing his job. I cannot fathom words to express how much I despise that man and the whole of Westminster, every last square inch of it. Many speakers have spoken about things I'm going to talk today, so it's unfortunate I'm going last, but it's true. It is just about compliance and control, but it does sort of matter who you vote for to some extent, because it's going to be used to monitor dissidents. If you disagree with the government, you won't be able to leave your house, just like during lockdowns when they tried to introduce diner papieri, because that's what they're fucking called. No one needs the government's permission to leave their house, go on a train, go to a tennis match, do whatever it is they want. We used to have a thing called freedom, and we used to have a thing called freedom of speech in this country. It's a disgrace what's happening. Over 3,000 people a year arrested in the UK. The UK for speech, not for crimes, not the stuff the digital ID is going to track, because they say they're going to track criminals. They don't know who the criminals are. They don't arrest them. They're going after grannies who post on Facebook. Who cares? Real criminals are not punished at all in this country. Make no mistake, the reason they back down, they're saying they're back down, is because they saw the numbers are against them. Keep it up. We've made them take one step back. We need them to take 10,000 steps back. There's an Englishman called A.J.P. Taylor many decades ago. He once said you could, as an Englishman, a law-abiding Englishman, you can walk around the state and not know the existence of the state except for the bobby on the street and the post office. I want to go back to that. I don't want the government in my life. I don't want it easier to interact with the government. I want the government to leave me alone. They're stealing my money. They're stealing all your money. But don't worry. They're redistributing it to foreign wars to blow up women and children. Because they claim they claim they're afraid of terrorists, and yet they're doing the exact thing that makes the terrorists, funding foreign wars and blowing up women and children with the money they stole from you. But don't worry, they'll clamp down on your free speech, and even the thoughts in your own head, they'll go straight after you if you speak out against them. Stuff like this is extremely important. Get out on the streets, and it is nice to see the numbers here. I wish it was a bit more, but some people may have thought, oh, they say they're going to back down now, we've won. It's like, no. We've won the tiniest battle, but we should still celebrate that victory. We need to push back, absolutely. I will not comply with this. If I have to die penniless on the street, so be it. I don't care. I really don't. I'd rather die free than spend even a single second in chains. I'm an Englishman. These digital IDs are absolutely evil. They will not be used to go after criminals. They will simply be used to go after political dissidents and people who disagree with the government. And it will show who needs to be arrested for wrong think or wrong speech. You know, they'll be arresting people for silently praying in their own heads if the digital IDs go through. Oh no, that's right. They're already arresting people for literal thought crime. These people in charge are they're either stupid or they're evil. Now, they're Eton educated. I don't think they're stupid. They must be evil, by definition. All they ever do is, whenever there's a problem, they go, should we have more government, more taxes, and less freedom? That's every solution they've done to every issue. Look back over more than 100 years. That's all they ever do. This is the only... Excuse me, I just coughed. Maybe we should lock down the whole world for 4 years or something. It's the only trick they have in their playbook. Tax you to death, restrict your freedoms, and force more government into your life where they don't belong. Do you know you can be arrested for having a conversation at the dinner table in the privacy of your own home? Apparently that's not a defence now, being in your own home. This digital ID is just one more step of them forcing the government into every single step of your life. But it's easy to fight back against. We won a small victory by doing effectively nothing, just by standing up and saying no. Keep doing that more. Practically, support cash-only businesses. Support businesses that prefer cash. As much as possible, spend cash, because you can exchange cash with other people. You can pay for goods or services. You can pay for whatever it is you like with cash. You can buy anything you want, or at least you should be able to. Stop supporting businesses that are card only. It's not excusable. I want to pay cash. I don't want to be tracked. I'm already tracked enough in this country. I don't want any more tracking. I want to be left alone. And I think most people here want to be left alone as well. Is there anyone here that wants the government in their life more? Are you sure? You don't want a digital ID? You must be racist. Well, that's what the fake news will be saying. Make no mistakes about this. This is a small victory. We need to keep on putting the pressure on. Now is the time to fight back and get them to scrap it. Because as many of the speakers have said before me, 2029, 2030, all these things are already in the works. The infrastructure's already there. They just haven't put all the pieces together. When these pieces go together, though, make no mistake, it will be forced upon everyone. There will be no getting away with it. So we have to win now. There's no second choice. I wish I could say I'm happy that we live in a free country where we have the freedom of speech, but we don't. I wish I could say that, well, at least we can have the freedom of thought, but we don't. At least we have the right to self-defense when a burglar breaks into our house. Oh, no, don't worry. The police will investigate burglaries. Oh, that's right, they don't bother. They just arrest grannies for speech and people for refusing, experimental medical procedures, that sort of stuff. Make no mistake, whenever anyone says digital ID, call it Dina Papieri. Call it Dina Papieri. That's what it is. That's always what it is. They are absolutely evil. Fuck the lot of them.
Our children can be whatever the hell they bloody want. I thought to myself, there's no way that Scotland, the Bravehearts, are going to allow this. But unfortunately, we are. We're failing our children, guys. We have to stand and realise that this goal and this confusion, they want to confuse us every week. It is so hard to keep up with the news. It is so hard to keep up with everything because there's a scandal after scandal after scandal. And all that is it's just a tactic. It's just a tactic to make everybody fight amongst each other. Like Fiona said, the immigration is being orchestrated by our government. They are having this plan. It is not a conspiracy theory. It all links to the Agenda 2030 and the digital ID. And the one thing for me that freaks me out is the fact that Glasgow, you have 15, 20-minute cities in your city council and none of you even care about it. As soon as the digital ID is imposed, you will all be restricted and told what to do and when to do it and how to do it. Where are the Bravehearts, Glasgow? Where are the William Wallaces? You all have to come together to realise the end goal. 4 years is away from Agenda 2030. 4 bloody years. You can either listen to your politicians, listen to your BBC, or your Daily Record, or your Sun. They can say what the fuck they want about me. Say what you want. I'm still standing here and I'm bringing the noise. So we all have to realise, in May 2026 this year, what are we going to do? Who are we going to vote for? Vote for me? You think I should go and get the tin flute on and the tie and all that, walk down the street like Hamza Yusuf and make out that I care about my country? They would shite themselves if I'd done that, I tell you right now. Listen, the numbers are good. I'm actually quite proud of the numbers here. I know they're not that good, but I think they'll only get bigger. If we don't, the divide and conquer is working perfectly. I'm getting sick of the people masquerading to make out that they're the real heroes. I don't think they are. I think they're just part of the plan, guys. There's people with bigger influences than me. Fiona Rose Diamond done a protest in London. What was more important, digital ID or the immigration? For me, digital ID is more important now. The COVID-19 vaccine, they've got away with it. They're getting away with it. They don't care. This government don't care. It only stands with you by putting boots on the ground and this whole city being flooded by freedom fighters. Thank you, Glasgow. God bless you all and bring the noise.
Help us introduce our next speaker, guys. Another one of the leaders of the Bailment Accord in the Scottish EDF party. Round of applause for Ken Thompson. Hello, Glasgow. How are you all doing? Great to see so many people turn out today. Fantastic turnout. Well done, everybody. As Ryan was saying, I'm following John Watt, which is a bit of an unfortunate speaker like that. Ken Thompson, the leader of the Alliance for Democracy and Freedom, ADF Scotland. And we've been standing against digital IDs for a long time. And we put out a statement through the Bailment Accord, which is a group of 7 political parties all united to fight digital ID, to fight the government, to fight the Uni Party, which is the Lib Lab Con, the SNP, Greens, and possibly some others. And we are building a team of different political parties, uniting parties together. And we've crossed the divide between nationalists and unionists, because we have Sovereignty Party who are nationalists, we have the ADF who are unionists, the National Housing Party who are unionists also, and they're all put out a statement standing against digital ID, and they plan to work with other parties that are up and coming. Digital ID obviously is an absolute disgrace and is set to destroy our country and control everybody, every aspect of everything you do, whether it be your banking or your housing or your shopping, everything. And that must be stopped at all costs. And we are standing against that as a group of parties, and we hope that people will join us. Look up the BailmentAccord.org. That is where all the parties congregate, and we're talking to other parties who are not members of that group, but working with them behind the scenes. Some of them don't want to be out front in public with the tie-up, and again, we'd hope that everyone would have a look at that and follow us and join with us in resisting the tyranny, incoming tyranny, which is part of the digital ID, central bank digital currency, and ultimately social credit score, where we are really under the cosh if we don't stand against it. So we hope they'll all join us in having a look at that. We're standing candidates across Scotland. I think we've got about 20 candidates lined up and we're talking to, and we'll be standing in the elections, in the Scottish election, and we hope that we'll gain some support for that. And also on the lists, we'll be standing in Glasgow, the south of Scotland and the west of Scotland, and in the Bailment we've got parties standing in the Highlands and Islands, Central, and also the Northeast. So yeah, help us along, look us up, see if you can stand with us, and thanks very much for coming along today, guys. It's been a brilliant turnout. Thank you.